A common question I get with infinite banking is how quickly can I access the cash value? So I'm going to jump right into it, but I also want to expand on it just a little bit so you understand what's going on. So first off, the cash value. Typically, it's a couple weeks from when you make that first premium payment until you can actually access that cash value. And that's going to be true later on as well when you're paying premiums down the road and also when you're paying back policy loans. It'll be about 2 weeks before you can actually get to it. But I want you to understand that when you pay that first premium, there's going to be some time before you actually see dollar for dollar as far as cash value and what you can access. And there's good reason for that. Remember, there's a death benefit that's attached to all of this. So when you're paying that first premium, what you're actually doing is you're transferring risk from you to the insurance company. If you were to walk out tomorrow and you're no longer around on this earth, that life insurance company has to pay your beneficiaries a significant sum of money, and that comes with a cost. That's the risk transfer that you're doing, and that's why you don't see every dollar up front. Also, I want you to think about this like a business. If you were to start up a business, you wouldn't expect to put money in and immediately start taking money out. The Japanese have a really good way of looking at this. The first 5 years when they're putting money in, they didn't expect to do anything but put money into the business. Then on years 6 through 10, they don't have to put money in, but they're also not taking money out. Then years 11 and on, that's when they actually start seeing returns on the investment they made into the business. Now remember, this is not a business, it's a capital storage vehicle that you're using. And it doesn't have to be quite as drastic as what the Japanese are doing, but I want you to think about it that way. You're starting up a business. It takes time. There's going to be time before you actually start seeing dollar for dollar in that business. What I'm getting at with all of this is you want to make sure that you understand that this is a long-term play. If you're looking at this for immediate gratification, then this is not the play for you, and that's okay. But if you have a long-term mindset and you're setting this up so that you're using capital now and you have something where you can build, store, and access your capital, then you're thinking about this the right way. Remember, if you're doing this right, you're going to have access to far more cash value than you ever paid in premium. All right, if you found this video valuable, please go ahead and like. If you want more information like this, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're ready to take the next step, check out my Start Here page linked in both the description and the comments. In my next video, I'll be talking about direct versus non-direct recognition. See you there.